Okay, here we are, chapter 5, the big finish. Listen, these scripts are so important. The hardest part about making the video good is performing it in a believable way. If you're trying to memorize exactly what it is you want to say, you're not in a position to really influence the person that's hearing and receiving that message. Does that make sense? So these 3X scripts are how to create a problem, talk about the effort that goes into solving that problem, and then how you're the unique solution to that problem, and tell them exactly what action to take. And you're going to find as a salesperson, when you work in these 3X scripts, you already know what to say, right? So instead of trying to memorize some long stretch of words, just state the problem or the premise that you are attempting to solve. Then you state the effort or the solution that you've provided for that problem, and then just tell your customer what to do. So this is the easiest way there is to make videos that are easy to perform, because by the time you've said, we know customers hate having to come in and be asked a million questions, right? Okay, so what do you do about that? Right? So I get all that information from you before you even come in, get everything prepared for you so that you can have an amazing experience. Okay, so what are you going to do with that information? So if you want to have an amazing experience, right, then come see me where everything will be taken care of before you get here, and I'll make sure you have a great time, right? So I state the problem. I understand you don't want a certain thing. I state my effort. Here's how I've solved that for you. And then I tell them what action to take part in that offer, right? This is a structure that makes it easy to write ads, makes it easy to come up with what to say to customers on response videos, and most of all, it makes it easy to perform the ads in a memorable way, in a way that'll land with the customer as a real sales premise, because you started with the problem, you solved the problem, and then you told them how to get that solution, right? It's a very concise structure for them to take in and for you to produce, memorize, and perform. So let's just give some quick examples here. This one's for trade-in values. If you have a trade-in like most people do, getting the right value for the car that you own now is just as important as getting the right price on the car you want to buy, right? That's my premise. So they're like, man, yeah, he's right. So that's why we go the extra mile to do a hands-on appraisal of every vehicle being considered for trade-in. We don't just pull the vehicle from some book value. If your car has clean records, low miles, new tires, or it's just in great shape, we can and will be able to recognize and value that. They're going, wow, that's a unique thing that maybe not every place would do. And my car is in great shape, right? Now I'm selling them. So the call to action. Often getting the right price for a customer comes down to those last few $100s. So if you have a beautiful car now that you need to trade out of when you upgrade, come see us, right? And get a great deal on your new car and a great offer on your trade-in. Boom, that's the ad, right? So problem, solution, call to action. Let's try this again on, let's say I wanted to sell the 2019 Atlas. So one of the solutions or one of the problems that the Atlas solves is this 7-passenger vehicle problem. So if you're interested in upgrading your SUV or used to having to settle in order to get anywhere with 7 passengers, never settle again until you've driven the new 2019 Atlas. So this is the problem. You have to settle if you have 7 passengers, right? The 2019 Atlas doesn't drive like a 7-passenger vehicle, even loaded with 7 passengers with all-wheel drive, amazing balance, and plenty of room. This is an SUV that truly has to be driven to be believed. So the effort is you got to come experience it. The solution is the design of the vehicle, right? So the call to action, with just a few clicks, you can schedule any time that works for you to come drive this car and decide for yourself if you agree, right? So boom, we're telling them what to do to take part in our offer. So another example of this was an ad that we had made for a casino. If you're in the market to upgrade your vehicle and you work at Tulalip Casino, we offer employee pricing to all casino employees, right? So they're thinking, the problem is they got served this ad because they were on the website looking at cars and they were just at the casino. I know both those things from Facebook, but they're thinking, man, I'm not an employee at this casino. So then the gimmick or the effort or the solution is, in fact, this month we'll extend this offer to anyone who's even been to the casino. Just bring in a poker chip or a parking receipt. We're putting some type of action on them, or even a picture of you inside the casino, and we'll give you the same great deal. This is an ad we actually have running, and it performs amazingly because it convinces the person that there's a unique opportunity that they can take advantage of. There isn't a better price available, even to the owner's family. But don't forget, bring proof you were at the casino, so we're telling them how to take part in the offer, right? Like, again, this isn't just a way to build a very salesy video. This is a way to build something that you can perform openly, easily, on your feet. Still remember to use your eyebrows and your tone of voice to make it memorable, right? So I call this the ice wisdom. If this helps you guys remember it, if there was a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the hook, right? So Vanilla Ice already had this going for him. He had the problem premise, the effort solution, and then the call to action to check out the hook. These are the keys to creating content that's engaging, memorable, easy to perform, and will help put dollars in your pocket. So let me go on to the next chapter and show you guys some quick example scripts that you can use.